I don't give a fuck, honestly, about having him back because it's fake, anyways.
Y'all, hope everyone is doing well today. Fred, Conjugal, Raven, Monkey's Paw, Live Light, good to see y'all. Ooh, tuna sandwich in the background. I love a background sandwich. Hope everyone is having a good early in the week for me, but after our shenanigans and shenanigans this weekend, I just had to get on here and talk to y'all. Also, a little housekeeping. So, a few streams ago, I promised someone the squirrel song, and then I forgot. And then I really forgot because I'm trash. And now I can't remember which squirrel song I'm supposed to play and who asked for it. So, yeah, I'm the worst. Anyhow, if that was you, or if you remember, if you could be ever so kind as to email me or even put the link in chat, I will rectify this oversight as soon as possible. And I'm going to put my email in the chat for y'all in case you remember. All right. That being said, let's get into those keywords. Keywords. Pharisaical. Thank you, Ganja Gal. I am a little forgetful, though. I will give you all that. Marked by a hypocritical, censorious self-righteousness. Pharisaical. We've also got mercurial, changing moods quickly and often. And capricious. Those are our keywords for the stream. And let's get right into it all. I did get y'all a cake. Happy Mother's Day belatedly. Hope y'all like it. I think there's enough to go around. I'm sure once I'm done eating my portion, there'll be plenty left for y'all. Can you all believe this sad little thing? I know it's supposed to be the thought that counts, but this is the cake that Tall bought for Smee, allegedly, assuming it made it to Smee. Proof of Smee with cake yet to be seen. But, excuse me, I have a cat in my way. What are you doing, sir? But, yeah, this is it. This is the cake. It's really quite the thing to, honor the woman who has saved her proverbial bacon more than once, it seems. Now, I guess you could say Smee is also responsible for a lot of Chantal's lack of home training. So maybe this is the appropriate cake. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is this just pathetic, or is this just the right cake for Smee? I don't know. I can't decide. I can't decide how I feel. I can't decide if it's just shameful, or also like, yeah, you know what? That's probably about right. Needs brown frosting. Oh, good Lord, Fred. Couldn't dip into her food budget to get her mom tulips from the festival. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, it's not like she was at a tulip festival. Mom didn't want to go, I guess. Yeah, she was raging on Mother's Day. Apparently, her and Smee have their plans today because her mom, quote unquote, works for a living. I don't know, whatever, sure. That could be. Maybe Smee had to work. Maybe Smee was spending Sunday with Nat and they didn't want to deal with her on the day. And it's like, well, I'll just do something with Chantal tomorrow. I'll just do something with you tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have no reason to believe that, like, information wise, fact wise. I have nothing to found this idea upon. I just think it's funny. So I choose to believe that's what happened. We did get some community tab posts. Would you take credit for birth? No, I wouldn't. I don't know that I would. I certainly hope it doesn't come to that. I would like to think that if I saw one of my adult children progressing down the path she has progressed down, or honestly, some of my Honestly, my minor children I do have. If I saw them progressing down the path she was progressing down, even as a teenager, based on the stories she tells, I would like to think I would do something about that before it got to this point. But I don't know. I don't know what Smee did or didn't do. We could all debate that all day long, but at this point, what's done is done. She's 40 some years old, and here she is, and this is what we've got to work with. So at a certain point, it stops being Smee's fault, and it starts being all in Chantal's hands. So, whatever. She doesn't want people coming into her chats announcing discords, though, y'all. If I were you guys, I wouldn't join those. I don't have a Discord, but viewers make them on their own, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't like it because she's not in there and she can't keep up with it. She tried to have a Discord before. She was too lazy to go in there and, participate and moderate and do anything. So, yeah, whatever. She's just jealous that they're doing anything on their own. You got to keep those beezers under control, I guess. No Discord for y'all. If you want to chat with each other and just hang out, you can go do that on her Kick channel in the little chat sidebar and just wait for her to go live. God, jeez, guys. Why don't you just do that? Which is funny because they do, and that cracks me up how they'll just hang out in her Kick chat while she's not online. She's mad at Discord. Oh, new mod rules. Oh my gosh, mod rules. Rules for Teardrop? In this one is guilty of this, but for moderating, I feel like I want my chats to be less restricted. Teardrop. I get paid for engagement, Teardrop, and I don't want people just banned or muted for no reason, Teardrop, or just because you don't like someone, Teardrop. People should only be banned after 3 warnings. Oh, no matter what? Unless racist or attacking my chat. Okay. What if they say wildly inappropriate things about a minor child with a developmental disability that you have on your stream? They get the 3 warnings? Well, they did, actually. They got the 3 warnings. Good old ASMR Homesteading got the 3 warnings, didn't they? Please keep all drama off my chat. Okay. What's left? First warning can be a 5-minute timeout. This really feels like a conversation she should be having in private with her mods, not an announcement on her community tab. It's getting a little intense here. Second ban 1 hour and 3rd time a week. See, is now you've let the cat out of the bag. So as soon as someone doesn't get this, they're gonna be complaining, and you'll be like, "Oh, I do what I want. My mods can." Yeah, I guess the policy of my mods can ban whoever they want whenever they want for any reason didn't go so great, huh? If they come back banned or something like that. Good grief. That's not even... What is that? If they come back banned or something like that. Oh, okay. Fine. Fine. Ah, oh, Chantal. Okay. All right. Let's move on with it. Oh, your kids were supposed to leave you alone. It didn't go as planned. Yeah, that's typically the way. She blocks just as much as her mods. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and the thing is, during her little Shanny rager, they were deleting comments left and right. So I assume they're back to their usual behavior with that. It didn't stick. It never does. So we are going to watch literally a minute of Shanny's live, just a few quick clips to set the hellscape, if you will. I don't really want to watch all of her. It's seriously 58 seconds of just kind of what she came on the live to talk about, and then her popping off on Foodie for a second.
I'm alive. And live. And Jason's sleeping. And I want a burger and fries.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I'm cold.
The Culvers. Oh, the Culvers. Yeah, Culvers. Culvers wins. The Butterburger and Culvers wins. Thank you guys for saying Happy Mother's Day, but I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah, I can imagine so. Suzanne Suzette, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah. People in Shanny's chat wishing her a happy Mother's Day. I mean, that's a choice you could make. That's something you could do with your time, I guess. But she's live from the tent situation. She wants a burger. It's unfortunate, and if she weren't even more vile than Chantal, I'd feel really, really bad about this.
But thank you. Yeah, they have good shakes too. But I'm thinking Wendy's. The burger I want. A nice Dave's cheeseburger. Sounds really good. But it's just a pipe dream. Oh, their cheese curds at Culver's is really good too. Their cheese curds are good. Oh. Give me some jalapeno peppers. I'd fucking consume that shit too.
Did I grab the wrong thing because this is far too long? Oh my goodness. Give me 1 minute. Did I mess up? I messed up.
You still have a crush on me after all these years, Sydney.
Oh my gosh, you guys, technical difficulties. Give me 1 second. All right, you know what? Forget it. I don't know what happened. I had clips of Shanny talking about Foodie, and then somehow I have managed to lose those condensed clips, and I just have the entire gosh dang hour-long Shanny live, and we are not doing that. I can't do that to y'all. I can't do that to myself. It's suffice to say, I think we all know what happened. Shanny said Foodie has never helped her. She called her selfish, and then she said, at least I'm losing weight. So that's the long and short of it. That's what I had it cut down to. That was it. I'm so mad. See, I am the worst. I told y'all. Whatever. No more Shanny. I
Let's
knew.
meet two of America's best loved personalities. Elsie the
I need a palate
Powell
cleanser
and
after
her
that.
spouse, Elmer.
Elmer, is it on the front page? Where are the headlines about new Super Starlac, Borden's new non-fat dry milk? Does it say Super Starlac's now homogenized smooth?
Homogenized smooth.
That's right, homogenized smooth for faster dissolving, for fresher flavor.
Hey, here's a picture.
Yes, announcing Borden's brand new milk discovery, new Super Starlac. It's as smooth as homogenized for faster dissolving.
Why, I hardly have to say.
Homogenized smooth also means fresher flavor, real country fresh flavor.
What? Good.
Sure, the true milk flavor you'd expect from Borden's. And new Super Starlac costs only about 9 cents a quart. So for faster dissolving, for fresh Starlac, Borden's new non-fat dry milk that's now
Homogenized smooth.
Okay, I feel better now. I'm sorry. So, she went off on Shanny on YouTube, of all places. Why she didn't take this to Kick, I have no idea. Then, of course, we deleted it because, if it's deleted, it never happened, right? Pot called. Oh, thank you for bearing with me, y'all. Oh, my God. Okay, on with the show. Did he just chew that milk? Yes, I believe so.
Hello! Hold on, let me close my blinds because the sunlight. Don't freak out.
Yeah, Ganja Gal, I knew Shanny was going to want to watch this at all, and then it cursed me. It was like, no, you don't.
No, don't freak out.
No, thank you.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. She's freaking out. She's freaking out. Hi, Gab, Inu, Chili Chi, Andre Marie. Do I have this on members only? Carefree? Oh, I think it's on members. Oops, hold on. Let me just... Let me just change this a minute, please, my friends. Hold on. I accidentally hit the wrong one. I wanted to hit subscribers. Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? No, I've realized... I'll make it 20 minutes.
Welcome back, Live Light. You missed the Shanny catastrophe,
Hey,
so that was probably a good time.
Skeeto, hi everybody. Lovisa, Christine. Hello, Eritran. Nona. Hey, Nona girl, Amber. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Yeah. Thumbs up, Donna. Ron.
From what I recall of popping in and out of all of it, I just kind of had her on while I was getting family dinner together, and it seems like she had some manner of a poutine gravy. I don't know. It was very confusing. And then she had another gravy on the side that she drank and said it was like broth, but like it's gravy. Gravy is gravy and broth is broth and words mean things.
7. What is this now? Why you bring me fish? Are you a pescatarian? Yeah. Feeder Beauty. I just happened. There was nothing else to listen to.
Pescatarian.
I happen to be listening to her.
I think it's pretty clear that BG eats what she can get at this point. What can I find? Is there food? Okay, that's what I eat. I don't believe this nonsense about her eating wet food either. I think Chantal she can't be bothered. The churros or the cattle come to her and like, eat it at the little thing.
Live? Hey, Michelle, and she's going off on me. Well, so let me just give you a reminder, Shanny, before you think of comparing yourself to me again. All right? Weight is because you can't afford food, okay? And I'm not making fun of that, you know? Hey, Marie, people who can't afford food, when it comes to...
I don't know. I mean, Shanny's hot garbage.
I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. What she's like, she called me selfish that I should, because someone in her chat, like some provoking troll, was like, well, did you ask Foodie Beauty for help? She should help you. Because they donated to me in the past. Why in the heck should I help you? I don't even like you.
Agreed. Yeah. Should you be giving Shanny money? I'd say no. If she did, would people criticize Chantal for that? Absolutely. At the same time, did Shanny give her a lot of money? Yes. Maybe this should be a lesson in why you don't accept later when that not in a position where you would feel obligated. Not that she feels obligated, but you're not in a position where people could say you should be obligated to give to that garbage person. Where I am with this. If Chantal wants an ego boost, one of her superiority rants, she doesn't have a lot of options to punch down on from where she's at these days. Shanny brought her up. It was the perfect opportunity. An awful person in awful circumstances, someone that no one wants to defend, rightly, that technically came for her first. It's a great target. If I thought the two of them could get along and coordinate with each other and it together for the drama and the views, but who knows? I do think at the very least, when Shanny said what she said, Chantal saw an opportunity to self-soothe with smugness and drum up a little life-giving rage and just rolled with it. And I kind of think that deep down, Chantal knows how similar they are, and she is trying to force some kind of, I hope it's not, Oh, it might be. Oh, gosh. No. No.
You're awful people. And of all the crap you talked about me, why would I help you? Second of all, you gave me money with money that you pissed away. You could have had a very different life. I'm seeing my mom tomorrow. You could have had a very different life with that money. And to call me selfish with my money when I donate every month to charity, do you do that? I hand out sandwiches to people. I hand out food money when I have it on me to people I see on the street. Do you do that? And with that $750,000 you pissed away, what the hell did you do for your kids? You were selfish with that money. Every day eating out. Every day buying stupid shit. So you know what? Sit your ass back in that tent and shut up about me. Because I'm sorry, but we're nothing alike, bitch. And I'll tell you right now, the only reason you lost any weight, and you're still in the 300s. So before you talk about getting skinny, okay, you're still lazy as hell. You're both lazy pieces of crap. Why is Rev not making money for you? Is there a reason? Oh, he's depressed. Yeah, because you don't have a house. You're not doing anything for yourself. Go out and get your own, have you done anything since being homeless except go live for an hour here and there? Did you try to improve your situation? I'm in my own place. I did this myself. I pay my own bills, and I can tell you right now, if I ever lost my social media, God forbid, I would be out there bettering myself. I would not be sitting in a tent wallowing in my own self, picking me a fucking burger, okay? You people are adults. You lost your kids. Yeah, you should be depressed on Mother's Day. Yeah, you should be depressed on Mother's Day. You are nothing but abusive and neglectful to your pets and your children. So before you talk about me, I have a pet with a clean litter box, food, all of their shots.
Well, the litter box might be clean right now. We've seen your litter boxes. We've seen what happens. This cat might have it. It certainly doesn't look like it's had any grooming. And I have some unanswered questions about how her spay went. I don't want any questions answered about Julia's spay. I think we all know what we need to know. We all saw how horrendous that was. At this point, everything with her animals it's well documented enough. I don't know why she even goes down this road anymore, except just to rage and get views. That's all I can figure.
You've been spayed. Your animals were never friggin' taken care of. I don't have kids, but still, I can tell you right now, if I did, they would be sleeping in a gray bed. If I had $750,000, they'd have college funds. Give me a break.
You had how much a month and you couldn't get pet care? You couldn't get vet care for your elderly, ill animals? Timbit, BBJ, Sam, they all just had to live how they lived? No vaccinations, no elderly care for the older ones, no end-of-life care that was worth a damn? Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, okay, because I'm fat, I'm not bettering myself, so what? I have my shit together. I pay all my bills are paid, bitch. I have a roof over my head. Everything I need.
She has her shit together. And this is why I think she was probably thrilled when Shanny said what she said, which the pop-off from Shanny lasted maybe 30 seconds. It was a couple comments. It was over and done, and the rest of Shanny's live was just her talking about her, Rev, the other people that they're dealing with in their little homeless world in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I don't follow them that closely, but yeah, that was it. And she has seized upon it and gone off for a good 2 hours about it. She was thrilled because that is one of the few people that she can look at and say, well, yeah, compared to you, I've got my shit together. By the good grace of other people around you, but I mean, I guess you're doing slightly better, so go off. Good.
And I still help people in my life. I donate every month to charities, and who cares if I'm working on myself or not?
Yeah, all this because Shanny called her selfish. Why you would even respond, I don't know. I mean, I would just be like, oh, okay. Say whatever, I guess. I'm not sure I would give 2 hours of weight to a Shanny's opinion about me, but whatever. Budzilla, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Okay? Shut up, Michelle. Get the fuck out of here. That's really mean. Go fuck yourself. Really mean? Go kiss their ass. They deserve it. And the only reason I'm addressing this is because they came for me first. So go eat your double mint gum with your twin and get the fuck out of my chat. Tired.
It was something broken clock. This is all because Shanny called you selfish, and Shanny is garbage, but also that doesn't mean she can't be right about you being selfish. Two things can be true.
Your shit. Fucking patronizing bullshit. Every time I have something to say. Oh, that's mean. Yeah, it's meant to be mean. What do you want me to do? Give them a hug and a kiss? Jeez. I hate people like that. Tell her Happy Mother's Day. Hey, Tam Tam. She's going off at me. Shanny's going off at me saying I'm selfish and I only think of myself. Meanwhile, they blew $750K of his mother's inheritance on themselves. They got their sons nothing. And now they don't even have their children. And now they're homeless because of their own situation. Do you know why you're even homeless? Because of the man that you're with right now that won't even get out of the tent? I'm depressed. Go get a fucking job. Go do something. Yeah, Aussie girl, seriously. She has the nerve in her situation.
I'm sorry. The woman who didn't want to go make content for the audience that pays her bills, who were asking her, begging her to do things. She didn't want to go because she didn't feel like getting on the train. She didn't feel like walking in the rain. The woman who has been taking her scooter to take the garbage down the hall has the nerve to talk about how somebody else is depressed and not doing anything. I mean, yeah, they need to do something about their situation. Sure, I'm not defending Shanny and Rev. Please do not take it that way. Chantal is just not in a position to nitpick about the exact things she has chosen to light upon when it comes to them.
Like, I'm doing better than Foodie because she lost 40 pounds while being homeless.
Yeah, Shanny barely mentioned her JRTs. It was a couple comments. Oh yeah, Foodie's selfish. She's never helped us, which, I mean, as garbage as Shanny is true. Foodie is selfish, and Shanny sent her a lot of money at one point, and Chantal never did that back. With whatever, I don't care. I'm not hurt and sad because Chantal isn't giving Shanny money, but I do think it's ridiculous for Chantal to pop off about it like this.
Money for burgers. You think if you were comfortable and making money and in your own place, you would have lost weight? And besides which, weight has nothing to do. Weight is the last of Shanny's problems. She's an awful person. She's just, work on improving yourself. Like, work on, you know.
Okay, I'll tell you what you do, Chantal. You've deleted this stream, so to you it never happened. But I also know you watch reactors. I know everybody has covered this at this point. By the time the next couple of days round out, it's going to be everywhere on every reactor's channel, some version or clips of this. Go watch it back. Just listen to yourself. And it's like you're yelling at you. Just go ahead.
Like, if you were, hi Breeze, if you were stuck in that situation, would you not try everything in your power every single day to make it better? Like, that's one thing about me. You can say what you want about my situation. I've never lived off handouts by anybody.
You begged to get out of Syria. You've begged for fast food. You sat here in this empty apartment when you first got back after getting all the money given to you, donated by Beezers to get you here back to North America. You sat here and cried about having nothing left. People have bought you rental cars. People have bought you fast food. You have dry begged, wet begged, slime begged, grifted. Ugh,
From the fucking moment I was kicked out of my house at 16, I was making my own money. I pay $22.60 for rent a month. No utilities included. I hustle. Hey,
Trinka, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Stream, but still, I try to take you guys out. I do hours a day.
Well, except when you don't feel like going on the train or getting wet.
For all you know, I have other little things I do to make money. Who knows? Okay.
Oh, who knows? Other little things she does to make money. What could those be? She has other little things she does. You know. Monkey's Paw, thank you for sending 5 Moon Me Mix 1 gift memberships. Welcome to the pigsty, y'all. Daddy's
So, yeah.
Baby, Cupcakes Heel, Kyla Jimenez, Good Morning Glory, Paraic D. I don't know if I said that one right, but welcome to the pigsty.
Yeah. Teardrop, hello. Hi.
Oh, teardrop, right on time.
I didn't kill my kids. They weren't fucking kids, you stupid asshole. There was no soul, nothing in that. That was fucking not even a fetus yet. So eat shit, you fucking abortion fucking shaming loser. That doesn't bug me. Anyways, like abortion of a fucking like
yeah, a little side
is not the
source
same
of
as
income.
having kids full term and having them taken away because you're neglectful and you're an awful parent. Okay? Thank you. People are so fucking retarded. Anyways, so another thing is basically...
Yeah, you guys, Chantal's just awful to animals. She doesn't have any children to be awful to. Therefore, she's better than Shanny. She's only used other people's children, not her own. She only exploited someone else's disabled minor child. She only had the Omegle incident with that strange kid. She, you know, she only did that. She only, maybe, I don't know if that one guy was 18 or not. I don't know. She's only used other people's children. She doesn't have her own children to exploit or abuse. Therefore, she has never done that.
Yeah, I do curse. And what's your point? Who cares? Yeah, so whenever, like, you guys probably don't know much about these trashy people, but they inherited like $750. There's like videos of it. They went and got a $3,000 a month condo to rent out. There was a video that came out after they had to leave there because they got evicted for not paying rent. Yeah, we are still using slurs. Bye.
Again, she is describing a situation that is not dissimilar to a situation she was in, that she only really got out of by the skin of her teeth, by the good graces of other people, by the fact that she was able to just like leave Pete's holding the bag. Okay, so think about the villa, think about the end of that, think about the state of that place, think about what she was doing with money, how she was spending money, having Pete's take out payday loans and crap. Like, she was on her way to being evicted, if not for non-payment, then for the condition in which she kept the place. That was, I think, very much on the table. She just left Pete's holding the bag and ran away. So what would have happened if she hadn't met some man on Global Tinder and run away to go cosplay wifey in Kuwait? Could have been similar. I don't know. Food for thought there, Chantal.
Okay, so basically what happened, Teardrop, is...
Food for
just,
thought,
like,
the only kind of food we don't want.
getting ready for the day, whatever. And Shanny's live. She
Oh
came
yeah,
live,
she's
and I had
back on
nothing
the
else to listen
R-word
to.
business,
And
Budzilla
she's
for
the
sure.
friggin' nerve. Hey, April. I'm from Boston. I don't even hear the cursing. Anyways, she went live, and she's people in her chat like trying to coax this, probably this happening, but whatever. Yeah, glitter queen. Anyways, she had the nerve to say that I'm selfish, and I only think about myself because I'm not giving them money.
Good morning, Suzanne swears like a sailor. Hope you're doing well today.
Like when they gave me money when they had money, they gave me like 200 or something. Like
200 or something. Yeah, I like how she really minimizes how much money Shanny gave her.
a couple $100s or whatever. I didn't ask for. A lazy scooter whale. Yeah, bitch. You can't even fucking... What are you doing? You're sitting your ass in a tent with matted hair and 2 teeth in your head, you fucking jack-o'-lantern. What the hell? If you had a scooter, you would use it.
Okay, hypothetical. If Chantal had lived her entire life in the United States of America, subject, as she said, growing up with a mom on welfare, subject to the dental care she would have received as a poor, underprivileged child, as she put it, subject to the dental care that she would have received, coupled with the dental hygiene she practices, all this time being a YouTuber, she wouldn't have had health insurance were it not for the Canadian government. She certainly wouldn't have gone to get any dental care at all. Imagine the state of what her teeth would be if she lived in the US versus Canada. She can make fun of Shanny's teeth. Whatever. I don't care about Shanny. I don't care about Shanny's teeth. But I can promise you, if Chantal had lived in the US, I don't think that her teeth would be very far off from Shanny's.
At least I can wipe my own ass. Thank you. I've never needed my boyfriend to wipe my ass. Never. You don't deserve a penny. I'll never give you anything. You can't even help yourself. Imagine how embarrassing that is for your kids to be watching on Mother's Day. Their mother.
Yeah, I'd say Shanny probably sent her, I don't know, maybe a couple thousand in super chats over the course of all that, like 100, 200, like some of them got up there, like big chunks at a time. I mean, I'm just throwing out, I don't even remember, but it's more than a couple $100.
No wonder they didn't reach out to you for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to a mother who neglected me and made me sleep in a bed full of dead skin cells and trash. The only reason you lost weight, bitch, is because you have to beg for burgers now, okay? You cannot afford a burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Liv Light, like minimum. It was a couple grand, for sure.
Yeah, she said I'm selfish. Do you donate to charity every month?
Do you? Proof of life on that charity donation that happens every month. Sending money to Salah does not count as a charity, no matter how much of a sob story he tells you about his busted toe or Julia's vet bill.
Waiting to hear what charity you donate to. The only reason you're homeless is your own self and the man the thing beside you. I wouldn't call that a man at all.
Ganja Gal, Monkey's Paw. Yeah, gosh. I kind of get I was older when I had my kids, but my mom was pretty young. She was still technically a teenager when she had me. And that being said, I mean, both my parents were young, but that being said, even then, even having me as young as she did, if I exhibited the shit that Chantal has done, ain't no way. No, she would have intervened on me years ago. Absolutely not. You know, Smee being young and dumb is no excuse for Smee not to have figured it out at some point. They've both had a lot of time to figure this out. And just look at her.
Hell, the thing beside you cannot provide for you. The thing beside you teamed up with a bunch of catfish, called you a whale, disgusting bitch, everything to put you in the psych ward, and you're laying in a tent with him now. What kind of fucking life? Ooh, I'm jealous of you.
Oh, Christine, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I didn't coax this rage. I just asked Shanny if Foodie had given them any help. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was in Shanny's life. It was literally just, you know, Shanny going, oh yeah, no, she's never helped us. And then she kind of said a couple things like, oh, she's selfish. Yeah, at least I'm losing weight. It was nothing more than that. And Chantal lost her mind. But of course I don't know if she was watching or if it just got back to her, because I'm sure if she wasn't watching, somebody immediately tattled, because her beezers have little feelers and flying monkeys everywhere. They are a legion of sock accounts.
Just because you're like 30 to 40 pounds later. Oh!
She only wanted a burger. I know.
I'm so jealous. I'd rather be 800 pounds than in your situation, honey. 800 pounds. Like... Bringing up my
She's
what?
so satisfied with herself for that. I'd rather be 800 pounds than... Yeah, a lot of people would rather be a lot of things than dealing with that situation. But God, a lot of people would rather be a lot of things than dealing with your situation too, Chantal. Jesus H. Christmas. Land designer, good to see you. Yeah, apparently Christine is who we have to thank for this one.
But I do whatever I can, like for people in my life that I'm close to. Also, people that I see on the street randomly, if I have cash, I give it away. I've done that many times on my chat. I hand out sandwiches. I do things for...
I hand out booger-encrusted stale croissant and cheese sandwiches. I'm sure I've handed money out. I didn't, vlog that, but I totally did it. I totally have taken money and said it was for charity before, you guys. Jeez, I'm a good person.
People. Are you kidding? She's a jack-o'-lantern. She had to shit in a bucket. Her husband had to wipe her ass or whatever. Yeah. Like...
The only reason no one has to wipe you, Chantal, is because there's no one there to do it, and you use the damn little squeeze bottle bidet, which drip dry is not a solution to that, but fine, I can put that on the shelf. This is not anything you have any room to talk about. The damage you have done to your wardrobe on stream, the pants you have defiled. Again, Shanny's garbage, but Chantal is not the one who needs to be coming at her for these exact things.
The nerve of you to even talk about me. It's not anyone's business what I do with my money.
Honestly, that's a good question, Ganja Gal. I wonder if she'd lose weight. If she was in Shanny's position, I don't know. She didn't in Syria. She didn't when she was, crackhead Olympics. She didn't when she was misusing speedy substances left and right. She didn't lose weight. So I don't know. That's honestly, who knows? Mama Celeste, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Monkey's paw, oh my God, but did you go in a bag and put it in the freezer? Yeah, I guess she didn't have a bucket that day.
Yeah. Jealous. I'm jealous of someone with no teeth, matted hair, an abusive piece of crap, can't provide for shit, even a fucking Wendy's Dave Single burger man. Who's the...
Yeah, because that man is actually physically present. He may be a piece of trash, but he at least wants to snuggle up to Shanny for warmth, which is more than Chantal has probably ever gotten from Salah.
Whole reason you got your house was condemned. Because you guys are so filthy and lazy.
That only hasn't happened to you because you've managed to skedaddle off like a little cockroach in the night before it ever came to that in any place you lived. You left somebody else holding the bag and they actually cleaned it up because they didn't want that to happen. By the grace of God, that hasn't happened to you, not because you're so diligent and clean and keep your places up.
I don't care how disabled you are, okay? You weren't too disabled to walk your ass to the CIC to get a plate of food, were you? So you're too disabled to clean.
Deaf Otter, good to see you. Hi, guys. Ill Pixies, hope you're doing well.
Clean your fucking house. Like, even I'm fat and use a scooter and I clean my fucking house. No one's getting condemned anytime soon.
Mama Celeste, you're not wrong. That would be a good username. I think it'd also be a great metal band. Chantal's Defiled
Pants. Yeah, where's your kid,
Pants.
Shanny, on Mother's Day? You should be instead of focusing on me.
She wasn't focused on you, Chantal. She talked about you for maybe like 10 seconds. It was not that long. If anyone is focused on anything, I would say it's the one who raged about that handful of words for 2 hours.
Yeah, Janko. Instead of focusing on me, I'm even talking like her focusing. Hey, Joe. She said I'm selfish. She went live friggin' dry begging for a burger. Why would you make that your title? You know what I mean? I'm very you have tumors.
Does anyone remember when she used to just make requests back in Kuwait when she'd be like, I want to eat this. Let's get me some super chats because like I want the donut. Salah says I can't have the donut unless we get this.
On your spine and you still clean your house. I've seen it. So what's your excuse? Why can't your man go and...
Yes, as Chad has so lovingly pointed out here, Chantal, your mom and your aunt clean your house.
Like, honestly, like, for example, whenever I was miserable at my job, I was miserable.
Yes, thank you, Live Light. Precisely. It was a quick reply to a comment that was like, yeah, she doesn't do shit. Not a lay down rage with snacks.
Can you do a Shanny impression? Vulgar. Jason! Oh, if I don't get a pizza soon, I'm starving. I don't know.
Okay, so did anyone notice that her Shanny impression is just what it's like when we all do impressions of her? Like, that was very, like, coded. Like, what a cheeseburger.
Hey, Aquasauce.
Yeah, she's still
Let
miserable.
her have
You're
it. No,
absolutely
I'm only
right,
letting her
Stefan.
have it because every chance she gets, she compares herself to me and runs me down. So I need to school you on like how I'm 100 times in a better spot than you. Okay, ma'am?
Marsha House, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All Foodie has is projection. I love this. Tangent is allowing her food to get cold. Yeah, those fries are going to be in excellent shape. Love
Seriously.
that for her.
Hey, spooky girl. The nerve. I'm selfish because I won't buy you a burger? What the hell? I'm not buying you anything ever. You're awful people. Do a Rev impression. Yeah, if any of you conspired in your heart, man, for, Shanny's hungry. Shanny's hungry. Yeah, you look starving, buddy. I think you should be asking for yourself, not her. She could go a month without food. In a survival situation. It's true. Yeah. Shanny claimed to do Ramadan. Like, why do these weird people try to do things? First of all, I don't believe it. But second, why do people compare, like, try to think they're better? Because, like, honestly, like, I fasted for Ramadan too that year. And when I...
What is she talking about? Fine, whatever, sure. We can pretend like that happened. Mama Celeste, even Shanny and Rev knew better than to keep the litter box in their bedroom. Nasty. Right, even Shanny and Rev are like, oh, maybe we don't want to, like, smell that right by our face while we sleep. Good grief. Like I said, I had her on kind of in the background while I was doing some stuff yesterday, and my mom was over, for Mother's Day, like you do, or I guess like you do unless you're Chantal. And she's like, oh, what's Cutie raging about? And I tell her she's yelling about Shanny. And she said, oh, well, comparing the two of them is like comparing oranges and oranges. And I just was like, yeah, you're right. Because it really is just, it's just the awful pot and the terrible kettle. And the fact that Chantal kept going over just a throwaway comment from Shanny is absolutely hilarious
I'm medically
to me.
exempt. So what's your point? Like, you're not even Muslim. Like,
the hypocrisy.
pretty soon, ALR. No, but seriously, like, I do a lot more. You call me selfish. You blew $750,000 when you had 2 kids. What did you get for them? You couldn't even get them a proper bedroom set. They were living in filth. Like, literal filth. There was a video that came out after they left. They left all their crap there. And their house was disgusting. The litter box had crap outside the box, like a trail. Their children's beds were disgusting. And she doesn't have her children anymore.
Your bed is disgusting. We saw your sheets.
Do they even have fans? Oh, yeah.
Mandarins to
some.
tangerines.
Probably not many, though.
Yeah, Ill Pixies. My mom is something else when it comes to Girl World. She follows this nonsense pretty closely. She's the one who started calling Emily the Boston Cream Pie Strangler.
I don't know any. I don't
She's
know
an
period
absolute
eyes. I don't know
savage.
anyone. I don't know her at all.
Yeah,
These
BBJ.
people are insane.
Exactly, Deaf Otter.
Hello, House of Beauty. Get a life. He was in Lebanon.
I mean, how many times has Chantal said her cats are her world? They're her fur babies, whatever. I love them. They're the BBJ and the BG13, the Jew skates, blah blah blah. But then we've seen it. We got BG walking around on the countertop while the stove's on, walking around on the stove, eating churros whenever. Litter box, yeah, clean when Chantal dumps some fresh litter on there to make it look clean. Who knows? We saw what happened with BBJ. Oh Lord, we saw what happened with Julia. The grooming, feeding her right by the trash can, letting her her spay wound fester after letting her go through heat multiple times. We saw Timbit eaten on some nasty ass cardboard because they couldn't be bothered to like deal with actual cat dishes. Ugh.
Yeah. Crazy eyes. Isn't that she's always cracked
Yeah,
out?
and then drops them all for the next mangled D. Exactly.
I don't know, like, they don't do anything to help themselves. When I was miserable at my job, I spent hours a day.
Yeah, I am increasingly unimpressed with BG's coat, Trinka. I agree. It doesn't look great. She's not being groomed, and you know there's probably some dietary, you know, nutrient stuff going on there. BG's coat reminds me of my elderly cat's coat. And for context, he is like 20 years old. If he were a human being, he would be like in his 90s. He has 5 teeth. He has to eat a special food. He's old, and he's, you know, he's still with us, and he's happy and comfy and gets around okay, but he's not, you know, doing amazing. He's a 20-year-old cat. It is what it is. At this point, we just, you know, try to keep him happy and comfy and as healthy as possible. And he is an old man, so he's pretty much quit grooming. If I don't brush him, he gets pretty scraggly pretty quick. And that's, you know, when his coat starts to look pretty rough. It starts to look pretty rough pretty quickly. And that makes sense. He's a scraggly old man. BG is a young cat. She's, you know, barely a teenager, honestly, you know, in cat years in cat development. She should be at her healthiest, fluffiest, shiniest prime right now. She should be looking amazing. She is a young cat. She's less than a year old, and she is living with someone who has nothing but all day to make sure her needs are met. There is no reason for that cat's coat to look like that.
Getting a new
in
job.
my opinion.
I got a new job. Before I moved here and I was in Syria.
Yeah, she should be silky and glossy, not looking like my 20-year-old cat who, you know, could have a medical emergency at any moment.
Methods. I spent hours a day looking for a place. You don't do anything to try to better your situation. You only have pity me, woe is me, I have all this, I have all that. You know?
Huh.
I'm glad they're doing well. Yeah. If I was in that situation, I would do everything I can. And I would never, oh no, I'm sorry. The reason they're homeless is because of Rev being very abusive and very, just them fighting and getting kicked out and all this other stuff. They had a house, you know? I don't know. It's just really messed up. So the nerve of her to be like, I would rather be £1,000,000 than have your life, ma'am. Never would want your life. No, it's my...
The nerve of her to call you selfish, a thing that is also true. I mean, just because she's terrible doesn't mean she's not... She could still be right. She's not wrong. She's garbage, but she's not wrong about this. You're selfish. It is what it is. Just take it.
From yesterday
take it for what it is, Chantal. Yes, churros are just a cat treat. They come in a little tube and they're like a little wet treat. They're not terrible, but they're meant to be who give their cats churros. It's like a once a week or maybe a couple times a week thing. And it's a supplement to their diet, not the main wet part of their diet. Yeah, it's like a little lickable treat.
What's these? What is these? What's these? What is these? I don't know if they're on drugs or not. Yeah. And I'm not shaming homeless people. There's many different types of homeless people, okay? But you're homeless because of your, literal own doing, and you're doing nothing but coming on for an hour a day complaining and fighting with people and talking shit about me and begging for burgers.
I mean, you're in a home not because of your own doing. I don't think. I feel like Auntie P and Smee are still responsible for this situation, honestly. Not that they, yeah, she pays her rent, whatever. Everything else, her having any kind of credit to sign a lease is all somebody else's doing. It's not anything she created for herself. What she created for herself was spending $20K a month before it could even come in, driving herself into bankruptcy, abandoning apartments, abandoning animals, trashing places.
When you could be doing something every single day to try
Yeah,
to
they're a
improve
snack,
yourself.
monkey's paw. Ashley's over it. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
They choose to be home, yeah, at this point, because, every day, I couldn't just sit in the tent. Like, get up and go do something, like... Yeah, I know, Helen. Yeah, they squandered, yeah, I know. I mean, I waste a lot of money, too, I know that. But at the end of the day, like, I make sure my bills are paid. I have to be generous. Like, with some of my money every month, a certain percentage, that's, like, a major pillar of Islam, of being Sunni, You're eating little... Oh. Yeah, I have New York fries, but I wanted to...
Does anyone believe this, really? She doesn't pray. She doesn't keep anything clean. She doesn't stick to eating halal. The modesty is a joke, despite the hijab. She does whatever she wants. She swears up and down. Does anyone believe that of all of the things that she should be doing to follow Islam, the one that she is doing involves giving her money away? Come on.
First.
Absolutely not.
So...
Yeah. Charity donation proof of life, Chantal.
Like, maybe shut your yacht because, I don't come online begging for money. I've asked for help, like, a motivational speaker. Imagine all the swearing. No, but seriously, like, I don't know where she comes off. Like, the nerve. You're literally sitting in a stinky tent. You can't shower. Like, where do you shower? And you have the nerve to talk about me. You guys are the laziest couple I've ever...
Honestly, Budzilla, it is. And I for one, honestly just wish she would get a wacky collection of wigs and silly hats. But I guess that doesn't resolve the chin spanks situation.
Ever seen in my life. You don't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, down and off to the side. When she looks around like that, land designer, she's looking around for the rest of the story. You know it's BS when she starts that eye darting around business. 100%.
Even if I don't have much money, like, I believe that if you bless others, like,
yep,
Allah will
over
bless
there.
you.
Is it over there?
Her hair's all matted and everything. Like, you can't brush your... Like, don't even come for me, okay? You don't do anything. You're too lazy to brush your hair.
You're too lazy to brush your teeth. What are we doing? Are we really trying to go tit for tat with Shanny's hygiene? Because you're both gross. At least right now, I mean, Shanny has a little bit of an excuse. More than... Again, Shanny is garbage, but that doesn't change the fact that living how they're living rough right now, it's a lot harder for somebody living like that to keep up with their personal hygiene than you and your $2,000+ a month apartment with all your Dollarama toiletries and crap and your 6 strands of hair. You could do it. You can do it. But you don't. You don't need to talk about anyone else not doing it, especially someone in worse living conditions, whether you think they deserve to be there or not.
Like, these are things that you got money from Buff Weeb. How much money did you get from Buff Weeb and what did you do with it? Rev went and bought fishnets to do a stupid skit.
Mrs. Peel, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, I know. I love that she deleted this. She's so confident in her words.
You could have bought a hairbrush. So don't be like, well,
I miss
I'm
the
sure if you
chicken
went into a shelter and
hat.
said, I'm a woman or a women's shelter, I need necessities like a hairbrush, pads, whatever, instead of...
That chicken hat, when she was cleaning up one of her cleanup sprees when there was an inspection, she threw it in a bag and she threw it in the spare room. And we're never going to see the chicken hat again. And I'm kind of upset about it.
Free bleeding everywhere. You could ask for things like that. So don't come for me that I'm friggin' lazy just because I'm a bit heavier than you. Because if you were on this couch right now, you would probably be heavier than me. And being heavy isn't even the start of your problems.
When you are in the realm that the girls are in, it doesn't matter at this point. You know, who's bigger? Amber, Chantal, Anna, Rosie. It doesn't matter. It's all just, you're beyond the point of being able to live any kind of normal life because of it. What does it matter? What does the difference matter? Why does it matter? You know, it's like this thing they do with the 600 pounds. Well, at least I'm not one of those 600-pound life people. Like 600 is this magic number. As long as we're under it, we're safe. And it's not true.
Dude, like you have your life so shit backwards. You don't know what your priorities are. How mature is it for someone who gets money?
No worries,
After they were
Ganja
paid by
Gal.
Bucky.
Hope you have a great
And
rest of
spends
your
it on
day.
fishnets to act like a transgender person online, like as a skit. Like, how is that like your kids are watching that? Like, I don't know. I'm sorry, but that's really weird to me.
Yeah, and your mom is watching this on Mother's Day. Honestly, she's probably not. But in theory, she could be.
He was like, he does this stupid thing where he does this like skit. They spent money on weird, stupid stuff. $8 ice cream. You know? I don't think they are monetized. I wouldn't be wasting my time on.
Yeah, not like rental cars and going through the drive-through 5 times a day. It's not like wasting money like that. It's a different kind of wasting money.
If I wasn't monetized, I'd be back to the real world. You know, you'd never see me again. Hey, Meller. I'm sorry. You know. I've needed help so much in our life, but I've never begged for it. Being kind to people and act like damn humans. Yeah. Right, teardrop. And they have no pride. That's the thing. You know, like, I do, yes. No, I wasn't even hate watching. I was just, like, listening while I was doing things in the background. But, like, I did a lot of shopping this morning. Oh my God. My cart had 2 huge bags on them, and I was like, ah! And I had a cake. I was holding a cake. Because, like, you know, so, Mother's Day cake. So.
Oh yeah, time to talk about all the shopping I did. By the way, I just did a whole bunch of food shopping. Hey, Shanny, I know you're begging for burgers from a tent, but guess what I got at the grocery store? Good Lord,
Anyway,
Chantal.
I wouldn't be here complaining about these people, but she just had to like, I'm in awe that she has the nerve to even be like, you know, call me selfish. Like, you guys squandered $750K, and you gave me some of it, yeah, but what did you really do? Blowing money on fishnets, I know. How did I find out about them? I don't remember.
Sure,
Throwing
we
up
could
myself
we
a
could
cake,
do
but-
that. She doesn't remember. No one, but whatever. Fine. It's all been deleted. It never happened anyway.
Mom. You and Shanny could be twins. Okay. Thank you. I don't like her, like, as a person. I don't. Yeah, carefree. She does weigh less than me. She was 340 something. But that doesn't matter. Like I said, I'd rather be 800 pounds and have her life. So, I mean, like, really, I don't care.
She had 2 large shopping bags and a big cake on that scooter, right? Yeah. Well, let's take a look at that cake again. This is one of those little, like, this is pretty cropped, so it's hard to tell, but this is one of those little grocery store cakes that's, you know, for like maybe 2 people, which I guess tracks because it's not like anyone else is gonna be around or have anything to do with her on the day, which I guess is today.
No, and the only
I wonder
reason,
if we'll see her live,
the
or
only
if she'll
reason
spend the whole day.
that she's
Smee.
thinner is because she's
Yeah, I
homeless
think
and
I
can't-
think so. I would be shocked if Smee saw a bit of that cake, Trinka.
They don't have food. They have to walk more. They suck at
Yeah,
humans,
Deaf
yeah.
Otter, I think we're supposed to be realizing what a great person Chantal is because, well, you know, Shanny's terrible. Okay. Her classic logic of, well, you know, somebody else did something awful, therefore I'm okay.
a long time ago, whenever they got his inheritance money, I think they super chatted me. They gave me a couple hundred or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
the
that,
cake is so sad.
you know.
Let's look at that writing again.
But if you saw how their kids were living, I would have been.
You
If I
deserve
had
it,
known,
Smee.
I would have been like, take that money back and give it to your
It's all
kids.
for you.
Seriously.
Well, or Chantal, actually.
You know. So. I don't care
The
what Shanny
backup
says.
cake.
Rabbit, like, honestly. It's a really rich coming from her. Like, if she was in an apartment, she would never be leaving it either. So, I think a couple hundred. Yeah. No, she can hardly walk. She's always in the tent. Where's she
Again
walking
with the
to?
couple hundred. Oh yeah, she just gave you a couple hundred.
The tree to go piss.
Yeah, a couple hundred multiple
And the only
times.
reason she's walking is because she was forced to. I at least can wipe my own ass.
What? 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 We don't use the bidet anymore? What's happened?
Yeah. She's seriously fried, man. I don't know.
It's an AI cake.
Wasn't she stuck on the bottom level of her house? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So to compare, I don't know why these people
Yeah, and you scoot the garbage down the hall. What's your point?
like flex, like people like her and like other people in gorlworld. They base their life achievement, self-worth on how much smaller they are than me. It's totally fucked up. You know?
Is that what we're doing, y'all? Okay, sure, fine.
Yeah, or oh, I can walk, or I can do this, whatever. Fuck, you're a miserable person. Like, you're an awful person.
Listen, I'd rather be miserable and walking than miserable and just letting it go. But whatever. What do I know?
You're in your own situation, because of your own doing, you know? Yeah, lurking here. Right. Yeah, they don't, but that's all they do is complain about their situation, and they don't do anything to improve themselves. Do I have problems in my life? Obviously. Do I complain about them every day? No.
Kinda.
I bees, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Don't worry about their stupid comments here.
I mean, you complain whenever somebody expects you to do something. I don't want to go in the train. It's raining. Oh, I'm lazy. I just want a bees. I just want a seal. I just want to eat what I want.
They don't bug me.
You never complain,
Easy
though.
bee. But yeah, if you want to delete them, go ahead.
Mods do this. Chat act like this. Don't go on Discord. She's not a
I'm
complainer.
not going to lie, besides the homeless pass and stuff with the kids, everything else you said.
Everybody
Nah,
shut up
it
about
doesn't.
my AI photos.
Hey, Olivia. What
Not
does
a
Shabby
complainer.
do? It doesn't at all.
Yeah,
Like,
drink the
they're
gravy,
in a tent.
Chantal.
I'm in a condo.
TRT
Because
crazy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Know my priorities. Okay? So, I'm not here like, if I have rent due, I'm not going to go buy stupid fishnets, or if I need a hairbrush, because my hair is matted, I'm not going to go friggin' buy fishnets and do stupid shit, you know?
I'm not going to buy poutine when I haven't done anything for my health. I'm not going to buy long chicken sandwiches when I haven't taken a shower. I'm not going to do all this stuff when I haven't done... Sure, fine. Yeah, okay. Why is she like this?
Yeah, she was. ECP.
I'm not going to buy takeout and not get my cat fixed. I'm not going to put off vet care while I order pizza. Ooh.
Trish Marie, we should come to Dubai. Do you like living in Dubai? Yeah, RG. Yeah. Hey, Kimby. Yep.
All right, class, y'all behave and talk amongst yourself while I go to the ladies' room. I shall be right back. I'm going to let her roll.
Anyway, so yeah. I mean, you can't get more selfish than having all that money and not spending any of it on your kids. That's really sad. And, like, again, do you donate to charity every month? No. I'll pay you $100 to shut the fuck up. How about that? She let a man abuse her kids. Plain and simple. And you can say, oh, I never kicked him in the stomach. You still abused him. You went to jail for it, you fucking liar. Like, I don't know what else to say. Exactly. She got back with, like, I don't know. It's just, they're a whole mess. They have, at the end of the day, they're a whole mess. 100 times worse than me. And so, therefore, they have no right to open her friggin' toothless head and talk shit about me. Yeah, whatever. Teardrop. They probably got a way around it. Who cares? Where do you live if you make a living and collect a work check? That means someone else is paying for it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Actually, it's not with money people paid for because people, all they have to do is watch. So it's actually YouTube advertising that pays. So sucks to be a loser. So yeah. But basically, I found that pretty funny. On that happy note, I'm gonna eat lunch. Hey, Kiwi. This is not cold. Well, it's coldish. Hi, BG!
Oh, good. I'm back in time for cold takeout.
Like, I don't wish anyone to go hungry and, like, have a miserable life.
Anyhow, I have this takeout.
But that's your own, like, you literally do nothing to help yourself. At all, whatsoever. Welcome, Salam! Hello, Habibti. Hey, Sheila. If you want a burger and fries, make Jason go friggin' work for it. You know? Yes, that's right, Sugar. My fat ass is about to enjoy
Raging
lunch.
and gorging.
forbid if
I
you make
can't
me-
believe she did this on YouTube and not kick. She has just
Sorry, you're so
given
fussed about
up
it, but
on
that's your problem, not mine.
keeping things
I'm gonna enjoy
separate.
every sloppy moment of it.
So much for YouTube being the vlog channel and her keeping her degeneracy on kick. Maybe that's why she deleted it.
They don't work hard. No, they don't. And they don't even.
Yeah,
they're
she
not
forgot she's
generous.
giving
Like,
up takeout again.
I
Anyhow,
have a food
fries.
budget. My bills are paid. I give to people who are less needy. I donate to charity. I help people. So at the end of the day, what I spend on food is none of your fucking business, is it?
Yeah, she forgot she was on YouTube. I think that could be possible, to be honest, Dev Otter.
You know? Seriously.
Like, I think she could have thought, oh yeah, I'm on kick. It's cool. I do what I want.
Yeah, saying I'm cosplaying. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know child abuse was Christian of you. Danny and Rev.
Well,
Butter chicken puts in and a...
see, that's the thing, Chantal. You can both be cosplaying. You can both be using religion as a weird shield for your degeneracy. Just a thought.
Side of gravy.
In fact, I believe a wise man once said, "Takes one to know one." She's too lazy to switch channels, true.
Okay. Say she doesn't have the ability to work for food. Then she's disabled and she needs social services. You still need to take the steps to get in that system.
Oh, yeah, these fries have been sitting here. She's been rambling for a solid half hour or more. I do have her sped up a little bit, and she's been going for a hot minute. And that gravy's pretty congealed, too, I'm sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no charity.
Oh, I'm gonna drink the gravy.
Did she say a charity's name?
problem
Did I
is-
miss that? Did that happen while I
It's
was
just
away?
her, like, they're in a tent. They have no food. Her hair is matted. They don't even have IDs. And here they are, opening their mouth talking about me. Like, are you for real?
Oh yeah, no, she I did watch enough of this last night to know that the gravy is purely a beverage. The extra cup of gravy is 100% for drinking and nothing else.
Yes, no good, Charlie.
Holly and Hell,
Hey,
good
Shay.
to see you. One more day of hating
You can do a
Chantal
job sitting
together,
down. And she's
everyone.
like, the CNA, you need a car. No, you don't.
She
I
said the
worked in home
name.
healthcare. You're full of shit and you're a liar. I worked in home
But yeah,
healthcare.
no chance she
And
donates. Prove it. No receipts. Pics her. It didn't happen.
Our traveling home nurses, some of them would take the bus. Some of them would work 12-hour days taking a bus from client to client.
I mean, not me, but some of them.
If you want something bad enough, you'll do it. Same thing with me, with my health journey. I know that, but I'm not here sitting here going,
So you don't want it. Well, we knew that. We've been knowing that. Okay, well, Chantal doesn't want to do anything confirmed. Here we are. We're just eating fries forever.
oh, geez, I'm so fat. I wonder why. Pity me. Like, you know. See me, yeah.
She's actually doing this. We're actually
They don't have
doing this
IDs to
fine.
work. You had the money, though, right? With Buff Weeb and the stink tank. You had the money to do it. Sorry for 20. I don't think I would block you for that. I would give you praise. It's a snack size. Teardrop, yeah. The next time he helps them, the money he raises, he should make it has to be for IDs or something. Yeah.
It's not a
Once you do that, it's gonna be
beverage.
so hard. But you can do it. You just go get your birth certificate. They were born in America. There's a way to do it, right? Better do it quick before you get
There
bit
is
by ice.
already another kind of gravy on the fries. It is a double gravy situation type deal.
It's a butter chicken puts in with some Cajun seasoning packets and a side of gravy and a hot dog.
Oh, and there's a hot dog.
Like, I was watching because I felt bad for their situation.
Okay, so she was actually raw dogging herself
was
some
like,
Shanny. Awesome.
I remember how awful they are. They don't have any of their
Yeah.
priorities straight.
Huh?
They've damaged her children.
Hmm.
And they do nothing to help themselves.
Yeah. Well,
Number one priority. There you go, Natalie. Her own mother trashed her. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, I needed a birth certificate to get my passport. Like,
she's
I know these
drinking
things are
gravy.
daunting.
I don't think it'll take a month, Trinka. She is just drinking. She's just drinking it.
hey,
Oh.
Scalana. Yeah, Miller. I always get a side of gravy. It's like broth.
No, it's not. It's like gravy. Words mean things. Broth is broth and gravy is gravy, and they are not the same. One
I'm
is
so glad I don't have
thickened
kids
with
and
butter
useful
and
brats.
flour,
Yeah,
drippings and things.
bratty people, yeah. But to say I only
Southern
think of
Squirrel
myself and I'm
Gaming, good to
selfish,
see
that's
you.
right.
Hope you're doing well.
That's what you did with 750K. Who do you help now?
Yeah, it's like
Other
broth.
homeless people?
It's
Okay,
like
well,
broth.
besides sharing
It's like-
cigarette butts, what do you do?
Oh my god.
I was watching Stink Tank one time and they were talking about, like, we should have a threesome.
Besides sharing cigarette butts.
Imagine-
Okay. Yeah, that's disgusting. You ate a bagel that fell cream cheese side down on the floor of a Bangkok hotel and ate it. So again, I don't think you have room to speak on it. Both behaviors are disgusting. You wiped your nose with your hands and then made sandwiches and gave them to other people. You're both foul.
For children watching that.
I don't want to hear your statements on what's gross.
Oh my god, bro. They wanted to have a threesome with other homeless people in the hotel.
Protein sipping, dainty, girly little pixies.
I mean, I probably could be more.
Stanley Pondu, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
I would like to volunteer when I'm a bit better, in a bit better shape. You can't, Teeny? Sorry to hear that. Anyway. The guy in the mall, the pizza, yeah.
Oh.
I've never had to hustle for anything.
So are we just eating all
Are
the
you kidding?
sludgy...
You don't- What the hell?
Blue Daisy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
You know why?
Congeal is what our arteries are doing. Yeah,
You know why, though, it makes it look like that? Because I've had to work my ass off my whole life.
Is that what we're calling it?
Oh, Scalana, thank you.
Because this is your job. I've had to work my ass off my whole life. For the past how many years now have you just laid around eating for a living? Oh, come on, Chantal.
Thank you, I appreciate
Southern
it.
Squirrel Game, and thank you for the super
Well, I
chat.
mean,
Don't
I
forget the
literally from the-
floor taco from the Timu fire trap. Yes. Oh, Lord.
Age of 16,
Yeah, she
kicked
doesn't
out of
need
my
to
house. I
speak
had to
on
sleep on
other
couches.
people's gross habits.
I still went to high school and made the honor roll so I could go to university. Living from couch to couch.
Mind
at
your
party
own
houses.
house, cutie.
Hungover, going to class. So excuse me, thank you. While everybody and then I left school to volunteer 8 hours a day of my time in Katimavik. Then came back, finished high school by myself, went to university.
For how long? Couple months? Couple semesters? I don't know. I've heard everything from a couple semesters to a couple weeks.
Worked. my
But she
entire
doesn't
life.
say how long, which
I've
tells me
never
it
been on
wasn't
any
long.
social- Not that there's any problem if you need it, you know. But I've never, like, to say I've never had to, what?
Oh yeah,
My family's
the
not rich.
the rewriting of her educational history here, Mrs. Peel, is fantastic.
I don't come from a privileged background.
2 weeks, yeah, that sounds right, honestly.
My mom was a single mom on welfare most of my childhood. Like, they went from 750K to a 10, and that can happen to anybody. But in their case, it's their own doing. Hey, Miss Casual Vlogger.
Oh yeah, we've seen her drink dressing too. That's it. That's true, Ganjiga. New game. Take a shot of gravy or ranch every time she lies. We'll all be 500 pounds soon.
Which one, Kiwi? Some people don't have it in them. Well then, I don't know. Then their situation stays the same. I think anyone can do anything. That's my, it's not like they're, you know, doing something so tough. I mean, it's just literally, it's very hard going from homelessness, but like I said, they had a house. Mm-mm. Yeah. What? Yeah, they gave G-Man a house for $1. Why would you give away a house?
Mrs. Peel. One time at Katimavik, I saved Justin Tidrow and he rewarded me with a Genoa salami. Oh my god. I kept it under my pillow.
Well, because we're not selfish. There's not being selfish and then there's just being stupid. Like, the fuck? Would you give away a house? No.
Yeah, didn't they make her do Katimavik?
Anyway. If you want to call someone selfish, Shanny, look at yourself and look at the man. Hey, Weird Barbie. Laying beside you, because he's the reason you're both homeless. That was selfish of him whenever he was calling you names and having you set in a psych ward because he was cheating with a fake catfish Essie. Who's probably a woman who looks like imperfectly imperfect. You're crazy, dude. All you had to do, like, you know?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she had to do Katimovic. So, yeah, that's fine. But we can pretend.
Yeah. Hi, RDR. They didn't want to pay property taxes.
Do that.
You're
And also, like, she
right.
got anything out of it.
She doesn't live in a tent with him? Yeah, Kaylee, I am.
Yeah, I think Bob said Katimovic or a job. Okay, that
Anyway,
makes sense.
I heard that and my blood boiled, honestly. I will.
Yeah, that was the impression I was under as well, Ganja Gal, that was not something she so much was like raring to do as a forced to do by whatever system.
Admit it because. Hey, Nina, you too. Yeah, I'm drinking gravy a bit. To all my mothers. They tried to take back the house.
Oh yeah, Blue Days. She barely said anything about her. And as garbage as Shanny is, I mean, she wasn't wrong. Foodie is selfish, and yeah, she's never sent them any money. So whatever. And I mean, I'm kind of neutral on whether or not Chantal has sent Shanny money. Like, do I care? Am I hurt for Shanny that Chantal has never reciprocated the generous super chats that Shanny gave her? No, I don't give a crap. But I just think it's funny that Shanny said that, which was objectively true. And like you said, under 3 minutes. And then Chantal just stewed on it for 2 solid hours.
Wow. I mean, she didn't say. I mean, somebody in the chat was like,
oh, yeah. No,
so
Shanny didn't even
Foodie.
ask her for money. Someone asked if Foodie had sent, had ever sent her money. And she's like, no, she's selfish. She only thinks about herself. And it really didn't go on too much deeper than that.
after they gave me money years ago. No. I don't even like you. Why would I give you money? You did nothing but talk crap about me. For months. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, just drink your gravy about it. It'll be fine.
Gravy's good. No, it's okay. They can have the power, whatever. I'm just speaking my mind. You know. Thanks, Neil.
And she's got the poutine in her. She's slowing down.
I don't wish bad on them even still. I just want to... You know. I just find it, like, funny that those people in, like, a way worse situation have the nerve to, like, speak about others, like... Hey, Sasha. Don't support child abusers.
Yeah, exactly. You were her mod. You didn't care about child abuse. Thank you, Mrs. Peel.
Well, that too.
Now, none of the stuff she's
And
raging
she always
about
said
when it
something
comes
like,
to
this
Shanny
isn't a-
mattered when times were good, when super chats were rolling in and she was getting, the ass kissings she wants.
Got in a fight in the first place in Kuwait. No, I didn't ask for the money. Was De Laguna. She made a comment about my pet being a pet parent with Julia not being spayed right away. Meanwhile, hey, very random things.
I almost made a slideshow of screenshots of I have of her, like, thumbnails and things, like asking for money for things, like asking money for Sasa, asking money for Bruce the kitten. And then I was like, you know what? No, let's just watch the thing, because these people know it. It's preaching to the choir. They've all seen it 100 times.
He has the nerve.
We all
to
know
call me a
she's
fake Muslim.
asked for money. We
Can you call
don't
yourself a Christian, buddy?
we don't need to see the roll.
Money at a lot of bigger creators for clout and recognition. Yeah. Like, dude, you literally abuse a child. And you literally verbally abuse Shanny those live streams before they got kicked out of their house were awful. Whether you like Shanny or not, the way he was being was awful.
I mean, yeah, sure. God, the pair of them are awful. Yeah, absolutely. But you getting on a high horse about it before you deep throat a hot dog is it's comic.
Shanny lives or something like that. His, I don't know.
It is the weirdest combination of
Jay-Z's-
infuriating and hilarious. I don't even know how to explain it. I mean, I guess watching two horrible people who are also completely batshit going at each other is why I continue to log on. So carry on, Foodie.
That's what it is. They're better off, yeah. For sure.
I mean, honestly, none of the girls are in any position to pass judgment on the other's partners at this point. They all have a sordid history and a dismal present.
Watermelon has a mange? He spit on her. Threatening her. Yep.
I don't know that she's asked for money, Ganjagal, directly since she's gotten back from Syria, apart from the very beginning where she was kind of getting set up. But at that point, I feel like she had a lot of money that she raised in Syria when she was doing the whole I gotta get home bit. But I also don't think she's had to because she's a little freer in Canada to fill those special requests. So she gets things like the rental car and she gets the PayPals and stuff for the niche content.
I didn't abandon shit. I made sure my cats were rehomed. Okay.
Yeah, I am curious, Trinka, if
There you
Shanny will respond or not.
There you go, Zip. They're just lazy too, because why can't you go have a shower somewhere? I'm sure you can find somewhere every day to go and have a shower. And yes, I do bathe.
Oh, yeah, the dry begging is constant. I feel like there have been some moments very early on around the return where she did kind of ask directly. There were definitely moments in Kuwait where she, you know, towards the end when they were getting a little broke, where she would straight up say, you know, I can go do this if somebody PayPals me.
I know you don't think I do, but...
Chopin Claudette, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Good, so...
Yeah, the I don't have money for this food hints. Exactly.
My smells are from having too much bad food. They're both very... Yeah. I mean, like... They can bathe and wash their clothes daily? Huh. Kaylee! I do! Hey, cat. Give me a break. I love you.
Oh, that meal is
Didn't shower
expensive.
once.
Bam, Nina sends a super chat.
Why?
Yep. The moment that they picked up that kitten in the park in Kuwait, the one that was nursing Bruce Lee, the kitten, the moment they picked it up lives in my head rent free, because she picked up that kitten and said, oh, we should take it. And we have to take him. And Salah was saying no. He was saying we can't afford it. He was saying it won't get along with Julia. We should just leave it here. He was saying no. He was giving all of the reasonable answers to not just snatch the kitten up out of the park. And then Wanda sent $50 for the kitten, and suddenly his tune changed and they were stealing a kitten from the park.
I sit and scoot and
That
eat,
was a coordinated dry bag, in
but
my
I give to
opinion.
charity, I pay my bills and I clean my home. So yes. And I don't abuse children. I am better.
Yeah, even he was not on board. And then he saw the super chat come through for it, Live Light. And he was like, okay, well, I guess we can try it. Like, that was a wild moment. Will you guys help me? Mm-hmm. Exactly, Mrs. Peel.
I meet up.
Oh, that thing happened where you blink and like a quarter of a food item is just gone. Like, I swear the last time I was paying actual attention to her and not just like catching up on chat, there was like half a hot dog left and now it's gone.
Born to Bees, happy Mother's Day for my favorite cat mom. Thank you, Born to Bees, Forced to Adult.
Yeah, Carefree,
Like,
Suzanne Slayer's like a sailor, Nina May sucks.
We all do that. We all wear bummy ass jogging pants sometimes. You know? Like, seriously. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Oh. She lost her kids a few times? Yikes.
Oh, there's more hot dog. Did she just tear it into pieces? Or were there two? Can I get a body count on the hot
A
dogs?
closet full of trash? Where?
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Jabin Claudette, for bringing back that memory. Foodie was a mod for Shanny through the whole thing. She quit when Shanny made a post about risks of spaying cats late in life, and Foodie's name wasn't mentioned. But she took it as a personal attack, of course, because everything is about her. And honestly, again, they can both be garbage and write about the things they're saying about each other, but they're still both garbage.
You mean the spare room? I'll go show you my spare room right now.
Bella Italian, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Doing good here. Bogwincia, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today.
Maybe, Nina. No.
A rumor has it, from what I recall, Marcia, that Wanda the Wallet got intervened upon by her family, that they cut her off. Said no more Chantal money. I don't know if that's true.
Hey, Diego.
I certainly hope it is.
Shanny lovers. No. It's just people that hate Shanny, but also just want, like, they hate me too, so they have to come in and, like, well, you're no better. No, you're probably even worse.
Well, you know, you are no better, and we're not worse. I promise you. I promise you. Okay.
Imagine spending your time going in someone's chat you don't like and, like...
Imagine it. You would certainly never do that, or have your Beezers do that.
Placed in foster care 3 years ago?
That's fine.
Yeah, she surrendered them. Because she couldn't take care of them. A mother has one job.
Something you should maybe consider. Surrendering animals when you can't take care of them. Or won't take care of them.
One responsibility, protecting her kids. Shanny failed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That always happens with the Beezers. They're not the brightest crayons in the box. Bogwincia. Wanda fully doxed herself. Yeah. They're really good at that, thinking like, oh, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to show the haters. Same thing happened with that Nicole girl, and it's happened a few other times, and then they get doxxed and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. What happened to me?
Selfish. The ultimate selfish was letting him, the abuser...
Oh, those kids are 100% better off.
And then surrendering your kids and choosing him.
No bones about that.
That is also selfish. So before you call me selfish, look at your own life. You really need to look at your own life.
Honestly, any living thing is better off away from either of them. Chantal and Shanny. Neither of them need to be in charge of any other life, human or animal.
Worry about your own life. Yeah. Oh, the one that was autistic is the one that got beat by him. They try to downplay how he was beat. They're awful. They don't take accountability for that whatsoever, you know? I know, teardrop. You know? Are not garbage. It's recycling. So it's literally empty cans or bottles or whatever. No food. So who cares? And yes, they are gone. Once I took it out, Jennifer, that's it. It's a new fucking day. A new day to better myself. At least I'm trying.
Oh, she cleaned out her garbage closet, y'all. Just so she could get one over on Shanny.
So, are you kidding? Comparing my recycling to how they treated their house? Please get a life. Like, why are you?
Well, because you don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to calling anyone gross, even if they are gross. Because you're also gross. You had a garbage closet. We saw the moldy KFC box on your couch that was there for days. You make your cat live in this trash. I've seen your filthy counters over and over. Your mom or your aunt comes to clean, and then, like, the next day, it's a frickin' disaster again. You let it pile up. You've done this every place you lived. You puked in a vent one time. What do you mean? We see you pick your nose and make food for other people. You don't brush your teeth every day and you won't be pressured into it. We saw your nasty bed sheets. We saw the nasty litter box.
Hey, Trixie.
I could go on and on, but then we'd just be here all day talking about all the gross things she's
No,
done.
I don't plan on talking shit about other people every single day. And I wouldn't have even been here. I wouldn't even be here talking about it if she hadn't opened her mouth and said that I'm selfish. I would never give, even if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't give you money for a cheeseburger. You gotta help yourself, man. You need to help yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to recycle. It's like,
That's
blue bins or
interesting
bags equals
energy for
recycling.
her to
I have one
choose.
bag on the go right now, but that's about it.
Right. As bad as Shanny and Rev are, they at least have an excuse for the chaos that they're living in. Death Otter, absolutely. And that's not a defense of them as people. That's just the reality of their situation. There's a reason why they might have, some clutter and trash and maybe not be having the best hygiene right now. She has no excuse other than her own laziness, and she just doesn't care. She doesn't have time for it. She doesn't want to deal with it. She doesn't want to stand in the shower. She doesn't want to stand and brush her teeth.
Hey, golf jet. Oh, yeah. Dudu is having the life she wanted, I guess. I don't know. There she is. Oh, what a sweet baby. You too, Boots Ted. Hey, alien. I need to get a job. She's good. Seriously, like, they just sit in the tent all day. They don't do anything to try to...
Oh, she absolutely wouldn't make it Southern Squirrel Game. The closest I think we've probably seen to something like that was her experience in Syria, where she had to rough it a little bit, where things were not reliable as far as amenities, the electricity, the water. Like, it was not the comforts to which she is accustomed. And look at that. She had an absolute meltdown and ended up using a disabled child to grift money so she could go get a hotel and eat Outback in Qatar because she couldn't take it.
You never saw anyone with IFAC? Well, there's a first time for everything. There you go. Yeah, it's fine, Jennifer. It's just like, yeah, I'm not saying my house has never gotten messy or dirty. Of course, I mean, I've even shown you guys. I'm like, it happens to us all, but letting it get to a condemnable state when you have, like, children is selfish. So that was my point, to come on here and point out.
And making your cat live in garbage is also selfish. And I just feel like the only reason she's never let it get that bad where somebody might intervene as far as, the local municipality is because someone like Smee or Auntie P has come in to save the day before she could get evicted over it or get a place condemned over it or get fined over it.
Not to make fun of her weight. I don't even care about her weight. She could be 150 pounds. She could be 150 pounds, and that would be irrelevant, like, to me. It's whenever she came on there and called me selfish, like, what?
She soiled that Thai hotel room so bad that housekeeping left a note on the door like, you need to clean this up yourself. We're not doing it. She got a garbage warning at a hotel in Thailand.
What is ethical? I don't know. I think maybe, negative criticism all day, every day is probably, like, toxic and not really ethical, but...
Never have I, in my worst partying on vacation degenerate moments, left a hotel room so bad while I was staying in it that housekeeping was like, no, this has to be cleaned up, and also we're not doing it.
Yeah, bullying channels. Oh my god! Speaking of which, I hate James Charles' face. I just want to punch it in Minecraft. Look at this. You guys are gonna freak out. Have you seen this? Disgusting.
Yeah, honestly, that's a good point, Deaf Otter. The cats can't complain. The cats can't tell on you. The cats can't report your ass to a mandated reporter.
Look at this guy.
The video was quickly deleted after backlash, but we have it here at Rich Loves. Here we go.
Right, Diego?
It's kind of damn on here from a call that said, "Good morning, James. I know you'll probably never see this, but if you could just take 1 minute to read it would really mean a lot to me."
Oh, God, Chantal. Really?
You know,
No one
I'm
cares
many
about
people
your
in my
opinion
life.
about James Charles. I care about your James
Shanny,
Charles
she's like-
opinion
she's an
about as
example
much
of
as
that,
I
like,
care
my
about your
friend
Shanny opinion. Ugh.
She was a single mom for a long time, and she always kept her house pristine, always provided for herself. My mom was like that, like, you know.
So what's your excuse? Where'd you learn it?
Yeah.
If Smee was such a domestic goddess, she was such a great housekeeper. Despite how busy she was and how hard she had it and how stressed she was, what's your excuse? You didn't learn that anywhere? You didn't learn anything? You didn't absorb any of that from the couch?
He threatened to spill about Gavin with physical violence. Oh yes, on the railroad trip. Yeah, Rev is very verbally abusive. Very. Yeah. I mean, I can be too sometimes though, but not. I've never been like that with like. I mean, I don't have kids, but like it was just really hard to watch. The state of the house, yeah. They just let their cats. The cats are better because they just let them like shit everywhere on the house.
Huh. Yeah, and you just let yours walk everywhere when the stove is on. What's your point? You're both terrible cat owners.
Taste on others' money. Their home was a dump. I mean, what do they do all day with their life? Like, you know what I mean? Like me, like it looks like I'm just sitting here, but, you know. So yeah. Too bankrupt. Yeah. So what? At least, so what? At least I'm making up for it now. You know. Got myself into some debt, but so I never said I was perfect, but I still provide for myself, and I still do what I got to do, and I've paid for that bankruptcy. Trust me. And did I come on here and ask anybody for money for it? No. My husband paid the bills for 3 years, and I was able to pay off $20K of what I owed off that. So, nice try. And I'm seeing my mom tomorrow. She lives in another, she lives in another city, and she fucking works for a living. Unlike you, you're lousy $2. So go fuck yourself. That's all I can say. I know.
Oh, she feels so good about herself. She is riding high on telling Shanny off. She is smug. The hubris is like a drug in her veins. You can see it. She's like, I've got it. I've got the upper self-righteous moral hand here. Oh my gosh. She is up on that high scooter and feeling herself, y'all. Ooh.
Keep trying. At the end of the day, motherfuckers, I'm not the ones fucking sitting in a tent begging for burger money because of my own fucking decisions in life.
Right, she is high on smugness and gravy, Mrs. Peel.
You know? Yeah, I asked for help to move if anyone wanted to help, and people did. You know? But that was like the one time. You know?
Well, you begged for help. You said if anything happened to you that Salah's family would be to blame. You suggested that he was an abuser. You suggested that he had left you home alone in a dangerous place while he ignored you and you had no food. Need to carry on?
No, I still pay my own life. Yeah.
For once she is better than someone. Well, yeah, that's why I think she was a little bit stoked when Shanny put her name in her mouth, because finally someone that is such a piece of trash that I, Chantal, can maybe take a few swings at them and feel really good about it.
And lost her kids from abuse and neglect, so... And I never lost anything from abuse
He
and neglect.
threw
No matter
his
how much
purse at me,
idiots try to
yes.
say that I'm an animal abuser. If I was, they would have taken my cats away, bitches. Smile, big geezer. Oh, I'm fine. I'm happy because I'm not her, so...
They should take your cat away. I think it's sad that they haven't, but unfortunately, a lot of times rules about pet ownership and animal treatment are not as strict or as well enforced as they could be. And also, I think part of the reason is that you have hopped around so much that You know, you haven't stuck around one place long enough and created enough of a problem, unfortunately, for people to do anything about that. But you should have your animals taken away. You shouldn't own them. You can barely take care of yourself. We see you barely taking care of BG. What's the point?
But honestly, like, nobody's... Yeah, I know, doctor. Thank you, Mike. I'm glad you enjoyed the Tulip Festival. I gotta go to the bathroom now. I'll be right back.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Are we back?
Buddy? Seriously, who would you rather be? In my situation or Shanny's?
Neither.
Aw, no, teardrop, I'll miss you. No, I know, that's okay. I don't know when I'll go on either. Maybe in a little bit. You should donate to them. No, why? No.
I mean, I guess life or death, gun to my head. I don't know. Jeez. That is not a decision I can make, because yeah, one of y'all is garbage and homeless and living in a tent, and that's an awful, awful place to be in. But she also hasn't completely destroyed her mobility to the point that maybe she can't get out of the situation she's in. But also, she's a racist, raving lunatic. And then there's you, who has willfully embraced the scooter life, can't cope with going half an hour without a food fix, and your only form of entertainment is your live chat, watching things about yourself, and then raging. I refuse. I refuse. I will not decide. Nope.
I have no interest.
Whatever happens in that hypothetical
people, they've done nothing but talk shit
scenario.
about me for months. Fuck them.
I won't do it.
Like, no thanks. They have to help themselves.
What's it gonna hurt her to donate a meal to them? Well, that's one less meal for her. That's what it would hurt.
Oh, good. I keep forgetting it's Mother's Day. Awesome. Yeah, because I'm seeing my mom tomorrow, so I keep forgetting. Oh.
And just as much as she can't cope with Shanny mentioning her, she also can't cope with the comments that would come in, like, why did you give Shanny money?
Hope you have a good time. Donate $1. Nah. And I still don't, like, wish them... I'm not, like, one of the people, though, like, you know, who will be like, I hope they die, and, you know...
She's riding
like, I'm not that kind of person, but I do think, like, instead of spending time talking shit about me, maybe help your situation, because you desperately need it. Like, you guys can say what you want about Salah, but, like, you know, at least he's helped me a lot in life, and, you know, has bought me a burger more than once. Get your man to buy you a burger if you need a burger. Why, you know?
Yeah, that's why you were making PayPal requests in Kuwait so you could go to Burger King. That's fine, whatever.
Help, maybe, like, you know, if somebody wants to help you once or twice, like, they need help every other day. Like, even when they were in their house, they had to ask for money for food. It's like, I asked for help to come here, but have you asked me, haven't needed help since. Because I did, you know, like, I did what I needed to do with that money. I spent it on what I said I was going to spend it on. I didn't waste it away. You know, house deposit. Moving to Canada is very, very expensive, and Salah didn't have his business up yet. You know, so it's like... And he had renovated the house, he bought a car with cash, and he wasn't planning on me going back right that fast. So I asked for help, but I spent it...
He wasn't planning on me going back. Long pause while she thinks about what she says, and her own words sink in for a moment. Right yet. He wasn't planning on her coming to Syria at all.
It really helped me with the deposit for this place. I had to pay first and last month's rent. That's like over $5,000. It's like $5,000 about. Foodie Beauty kick. And then I got demonetized, and I hustled. I didn't just sit there and come online and be like, you know, please fund my life. You gotta do what you gotta do. And God forbid, like I said, if I ever just completely have to be offline, then I guess fucking back to the real world. I don't know what to say. That, you know, it's still better than coming online begging for people to support your life. I don't believe in that. Maybe asking for help if you really need it for something that, you know, unforeseen or whatever. But
you absolutely begged with your PayPal while you were demonetized trying to sort kick out. What are you talking about?
To pay your bills and every single day. Like, there's people on TikTok that do that. They come online, oh, I gotta pay my heat bill again. Yeah, you gotta pay your heat bill every month. Like, you need to do something about that. You know? I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta feed your cat every day. Yeah, you gotta wash your dishes sometimes. Yeah. Lots of things you gotta do all the time.
Thanks, Sheila. Okay, Kiwi. Bye-bye. Melanie, why did I leave Syria? It's just really... First of all, the internet was really bad for what I do. Like, I stream, so... Second, it was just, hey, Belle, happy Mother's Day to you.
The internet was really bad. Also, you technically weren't supposed to be getting YouTube pay while residing in Syria. That's not a thing that was technically on the up and up. Salah did not want you there. You ultimately did not want to be there other than the proximities to Salah. You wanted that, but you didn't actually want the experience of life in Syria, which is fair. I wouldn't want that experience either, which is why I'm not going to chase a random romance scammer to Syria. But you didn't want that, and so you had a meltdown. You couldn't deal with his family. It doesn't sound like he could deal with you. And now here we are. What? The internet was puny, so I had to leave. Okay, fine, whatever.
What am I gonna cook? I don't know. I have a leftover rotisserie chicken. She gets food stamps, Kates. They always got cigarettes somehow. And I'm not on here trying to like leverage myself and be like I'm better than you, like in the way that you think I am. I really like to try to be humble because, you know, like I know that I have my own issues I'm dealing with. Trust me, you know. But at the end of the day, like, hey, Linda, it's been okay. I did a lot of shopping for Mother's Day. I got some stuff and
specific and convincing. Some stuff.
It's been a nice day. Alhamdulillah. And yeah, I had two.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Bella Italian. Something like that. Somebody is paying her rent or something is going on. Something is up. I think the same thing with the rental cars. Somebody footed the bill for that because it just doesn't add up. She's making less money than has at this point. There's no way around it. Even with the kick pay, it's just not possible that she's making what she used to make even a couple years ago. And her life has to cost more than it ever has. I mean, her rent is over $2,000 a month. Look at what she's spending on takeout. It's more and more every day. She has to, if she was paying for everything, I just can't see how she wouldn't be running out of deficit. And unless there's like credit cards or Klarna or something going on, but I can't imagine with her credit that she would be getting approved for too much of that kind of stuff. So I just really feel like, yeah, there's a beneficiary in the wings who is paying for a large chunk of something. 100%.
Huge, big shopping bags on my handlebars, and I was holding a cake and...
Sure. That sounds believable. Yeah, 2 big shopping bags and a cake home on the scooter. Sure, why not? It had happened. That's what we did. You got all kinds of stuff for tomorrow. Not just the cake that you've probably already eaten. Let's take another look at that cake. Look at that. Look at that beaut. Worth every penny, I'm sure.
This is a play on words, Dr. Blackburn. What did BG get me? BG, it's Mother's Day! Well, she got me fish. It's back here. She's bringing her fish. Can we see the cake? Yes.
Oh, yeah, those special requests, I think, really got to be adding up these days, Budzilla. Something like that is going on in the background that we're not seeing that is funding the lifestyle to which she has grown accustomed. Are you done, girl? You winding down? Okay. I'm going to call her right there. She doesn't really, I think, say anything else more of substance, just the same garbage she's spewed the whole previous hour and a half. I bet your mom has to travel to her, not Foodie getting on the bus to see mom. Oh, absolutely. If the whole thing about how we have Mother's Day plans on Monday and not Sunday is true, I think it's because of, Smee having to travel to her. She's like, well, I'll just have to come see you on Monday if that's how it is. Richie 1980, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. There's no way she brought home a cake on her scooter. No, she did. Look, I can prove it. She did it. Look, there's the cake. It's little. It's one of those like little itty bitty cakes from the bakery that's like it serves a couple people. I would say possibly DoorDashed it or something that could have been easily delivered as well. I don't necessarily believe she brought it home on the scooter, certainly not with multiple shopping bags, but she did have a cake. She did have the cake. Whether or not the cake made it in today to see Smee, who knows? But at one point, the Mother's Day cake did exist. All right. I bet that cake is gone in her belly. Yeah, well, she might have to go out and get another cake. Who can say? A decoy cake? Possibly. Maybe that's why the writing is so bad. Maybe it's just a stand-in. It's just a placeholder. Because she does, oh, I'll eat this one, and then I'll get her a nice one on the day. Ate it right out of the basket. Oh, well, thank you everyone for being here. I am going to wrap this up with our palate cleanser. We've got a little bit of news from 1975.
This is Arby. Well, we don't really know what his name is. He was dubbed Arby when he sauntered into the KFRB control room yesterday morning. And the broadcast center may never be the same again. Our guess is that Arby lives somewhere up the labyrinthine reaches of the Northward Building's stairwell. But even if he did hear KFRB radio's description of Arby, his master is probably loath to admit ownership of this feline fugitive. The building's policy frowns on pets that walk, bark, meow, or fail to control their bodily functions, and understandably so. Meanwhile, Arby has wreaked havoc. At 5:15 this morning, he decided he didn't like the record Bob Hammy was airing. So he climbed on the turntable and also decided that Larry Carpenter's news copy makes nice teething material. We promise that if his Northward Building owner will come in and take him off our hands, the management folks downstairs need never know. This is Larry Holmstrom, Broadcast Center News, looking for a home for Arby.
Well, that's all I've got for this one, y'all. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with me today. Have a great rest of your week. I should see y'all later on this week, hopefully. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you, each and every one. Without y'all, I'm just another internet shithead hollering into the void. Y'all have a good one. Bye.